it's been sparking a lot of public discourse about health insurance. Many people are reacting in different ways right now, some even with dark humor, which I don't think is right, okay? This guy still has a life, he still has a family. But if we dive deeper into really why people are frustrated, it's not with him, but it's with this industry of health insurance that oftentimes prioritizes profits over people. Welcome to the Freedom Health Show. I'm Dr. Matt Gianforte, and I'm here today to empower you to take control of your health and rethink the way you think about health, the way you think about your body, the way you think about being well. Our mission is simple, and it's to help you shift from managing sickness to starting to manage health. From this, we want to be more proactive rather than reactive. You see, if you're tired of feeling stuck in the system that just doesn't prioritize you being healthy, well, then you're in the right place, because my goal is to help you manage your health better. So let's start today, and I want to address this frustration that I think we all feel when it comes to health insurance. No matter how much we pay, it seems like the benefits never match up, right? We have high deductibles, claims are denied, endless red tape just to get things to go through. You ask yourself, what am I really paying for? Okay. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. Shoot, for 20 years, I've been paying for my own health insurance, and I think I've used it one time. And that was when my son had a broken arm, and it was still cheaper for me just to negotiate a cash price and pay cash than go through my insurance. So over all these years, I've spent thousands of dollars on health insurance. And yes, I get it. It's so in case there's a big tragic emergency, but I've not gotten anything out of it. I've never used it. And guess what happens every single year? It goes up. This brings me to kind of what's been happening in the last few weeks, and that's the death of the United Healthcare CEO, okay? And while it's an unfortunate death and it's been sparking a lot of public discourse about health insurance, many people are reacting in different ways right now, some even with dark humor, which I don't think is right, okay? This guy still has a life, he still has a family. But if we dive deeper into really why people are frustrated, it's not with him, but it's with this industry of health insurance that oftentimes prioritizes profits over people. And so let's talk about why this is existing today and see if we can really maybe try to get to the root cause of. So let's talk about why this is and why this perception exists and what health insurance really is, because I think part of it is our own issue, right? You see, health insurance is meant to protect you from an emergency or a crisis. It's a safety net for accidents or, say, critical illness, right? But here's the truth. Health insurance is not designed to keep you healthy. That responsibility, that's your responsibility. Many people expect insurance companies to make them healthier, to take care of them, to be proactive with their health, but that's not their responsibility, okay? There's this disconnect between the expectations and the reality that fuels much of this frustration. You see, the high premiums, the denied claims, the bureaucratic maze that leaves people feeling cheated of this benefit that they're paying for. Well, you're getting frustrated over something that probably isn't supposed to happen anyways. People often run into the issue of, insurance companies are delaying decision on whether they're going to pay for something. And then they deny it. And then you've got to go back and defend what you're doing, right? And it's just this whole cycle of frustrations just to get something paid for that you think you deserve. When in reality, your health is your own responsibility, okay? So let's reframe maybe how we view health insurance, and more importantly, how we view our role in maintaining our health. So let's ask a critical question then. Who's really responsible for your health? Is it your insurance company, your doctor? Who is it? The answer is simple, and it's you. Yeah, we understand like there's some natural disaster events, right? You may get into a car accident. There's always that unfortunate case where you're doing everything right and maybe you still have a heart attack or you still have cancer or some disease process going on in your body, right? I get that. It happens with everybody. But where we're not doing a very good job is we're not doing a very good job managing our health. You see, it's just like managing your finances or maintaining your car. You have to take ownership of your well-being and your health. Too often we rely on the quick fixes instead of addressing the root cause of the problem. Pills, surgery, they just mask the symptoms, but they don't create this long-lasting health as we age into our 40s, 50s, and 60s. You see, to truly thrive, you need to start taking intentional steps every single day to fuel your body, to move daily, to walk, to stretch, to manage your stress and prioritize sleep. These are all just simple things that we could be doing every single day. But let's be real. People make too many excuses. They blame it on, they're too busy with their kids. Work is getting busy. Social pressures. We blame it on our genetics. I mean, shoot, we've mapped out our entire genome now for cancer and for cancer research, right? And we're still trying to find the answers for people's health. And we're even blaming it on our healthcare system because they're not taking the proactive steps and paying for things that are healthy for our bodies and for our overall well-being. You see, this mindset has to change. Improving our health, it's not about perfection. It's about persistence. If you mess up, own it, learn, try again, okay? I will tell you that's some of the hardest things that I have to work with patients on is, you've got some people who lose 30 pounds in 20 days or 30 days, but yet their expectation was they wanted to lose 70 pounds, right? And then we've got some people who lose 10 or 15 pounds in 35 or 40 days, and they're so excited because they've struggled with losing weight for years, okay? Here's the thing. Every step builds momentum, and the momentum creates change over time. It's like putting a penny away every single day and watching your bank account grow with compound interest. Over time, you've got this huge bank account and you did just a little bit here and there. So how do you know what the right steps are in making these small improvements over time? Well, that's why you're tuning into the show, because what we do here on the Freedom Health Show is my goal is to give you those tools, give you those tips so you can just do 1% better every day. You can always subscribe to the Freedom Health Show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or go to our website, lifeworkskc.com. If you're enjoying the show, leave a review. Your feedback helps us reach more people and continue to spread the message about health empowerment. Go to our website, get our email, get on our email list. We're going to be sending out emails and just little tidbits all the time about health. So if you're enjoying the content that you're getting, engage, because the more you engage, the more you can move towards a better way of living. So to improve these outcomes, you must change your mindset. You see, health is not something that's fixed by an external system. It's something that you manage proactively. Think of your body like an engine, okay? It needs fuel. So you need good nutrients, dense foods. It needs a mechanic, right? So you can exercise regularly, keep moving, so all the parts are working well. And then it needs clean fluids. So to stay hydrated and to detoxify your system regularly keeps the machine running so you can get to the end of the race, right? So even when you know what to do, excuses always creep in. Hey, I'm not perfect either. I'll make excuses. I screw up, but it's getting back on the horse again, right? It's getting back on track. Maybe you've thought you've tried things and you've done it perfect and it didn't work. So even when you think you're doing the right thing, excuses can creep in. Maybe you thought, oh, I've tried this, right? It didn't work for me. I tried it and you didn't get the outcomes as somebody else that tried it. So you thought you were a failure. But ask yourself, did you really stick with it? Is there something else going on with your body that you need to do something a little bit different? You see, health isn't about doing things perfect all the time. It's just about persistence, learning from setbacks and trying again, okay? But you're not alone. You see, you got to surround yourself with people who support you. Find a mentor, find a coach, find a friend who can push you forward. You know, there's a lot of really great gyms out there that they get together as a group and it becomes this camaraderie. So everybody meets up and they're working out, they're having fun, but there's also some social interaction there. If you're looking to exercise, find a place like that. Don't always do it on your own. It's not always easy because we're not trained to just go out and do things by ourselves, and we need that social interaction, right? Well, finding a gym that has that is a perfect start. Small, consistent changes over time make a huge difference. So let me leave you with this. What is one small step that you can do today? Is it drinking more water? Is it taking a short walk? Is it learning more about your body and just starting now? See, progress isn't linear, but persistence pays off. The reaction to the United Healthcare CEO's death, it underscores a larger truth. People feel disillusioned by a system that doesn't serve them, right? But waiting for the system to change isn't the solution. Instead, take charge of your health, reclaim control, become proactive, and live life with abundance, and you are going to be able to achieve optimum health. So this is the Freedom Health Show, and tune in every week, and we're just going to continue to give you guys a little bit of tools and get you to think a little bit differently every day.